Production.
Outstanding.
Hello again and welcome to another video. It's a boy Eldorado and Ting. In this video, I am going to demonstrate in a step-by-step process of how you can make a regular dancehall beat. Now, for this beat, I am in the key of F minor and the tempo is 100. What I'm going to do is use the simplest of chord progression, the simplest of drum pattern, bass line, counter melodies, and rhythm construction. I have an instance of Kontakt here opened up. I have the high strings spiccato from our Inspire library from Native Instruments. And I am going to go into our piano roll here and construct our chord progression. Now, the scale highlighting is already in the key of F minor. So I am going to go and work on a melody. So, being as it's a case that we choose a spiccato library or sound, we are going to make the notes short. So, we are going to start and shortening the notes. And we are going, as I said before, I am going to use the simplest of chord pattern to construct a chord. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to select Control and select all, then you press Shift, click and move. So you copy the notes. So all right, so we're going to do that again and work on a chord progression. All right, bring this one here, bring it up a few notes and hear how it sounds. Okay. Bring it down a little. Move the middle notes. Bring it up. And bring out this end note. Let's bring this one here. All right, so we would normally, within a regular dancehall, we would use 3 different chords and end it with the first pattern. But for this demonstration, I am going to use only 2 chord progression within this song. And another thing that you can use to make your patterns a little more realistic is to press Ctrl A or Command A on a Mac and Alt R or Option R on a Mac and select the piano roll randomizer. Normally, I would keep it on bipolar to give each notes different velocity. And click accept, just click a random one. If it's too high, you can turn it down by pressing Option or Alt and scroll down. So within this construction, why I like to turn down my velocity, because for me personally, I like softer sounds. Now, softer sounds have they are intended to sound good, in which they are very easy to mix. Unlike louder, brighter sounds, in which you may have to apply certain plugins to control certain frequency. So we are not going to focus on that within this video. So we are going to stick to a simple dancehall chord progression. Okay, now that we have the chord progression, we are going to move on to a simple melody. Keep in mind, we are making a simple dancehall beat. So for this instance, I choose a plugin named Fantasynth, and I used a lead in which this lead is Abyss Universe. Okay, so without further ado, let's play here. All right, so we are going to layer the synth sound on top of the chord progression that we have going on. Okay. So we're going to press Ctrl A, Shift A, or Shift Q to snap it to the nearest grid. So let me undo that. Shift Q, and it snaps it to the nearest grid. Okay, now that we layered the lead sound on top of the string sound, we are going to layer the first contact sound, string sound here, with another sound. Now, for the layered sound, I choose SRX Orchestra from Roland, and I select the Marcato preset in the string section. So this is what it sounds like without it, and this is what it sounds like with it. And this is how the new string layered sound sounds alone. So with everything, so one sound is a brighter sound and one is a darker sound, in which it makes a very unique sound, or should I say it's some sort of sound design. We are going to move on to the simplest of drum pattern. I choose the kick from my Dancehall Hits Kit Volume 1, the snare from my Modern Dancehall Drum Kit, and the hi-hat and cymbal from the Dancehall Hits Kit Volume 1. So let us work on a drum pattern and keep it a little bit more simple. Turn off looping. Let me see here. Let me change the pattern. Let me try some hi-hats here and there to get a groove going. Now for the cymbal, I am going to turn off the loop, don't loop, and put it here, turn it down. Okay, so what we can do also is to add some percussion to your beats or to any dancehall beat to have it going constantly and having a little bit more flair to it. So to add a little bit more flair to my beat, I am going to add some percussion sounds to my beat. Okay, so I have found some percussion sounds in my drum kits, and the cymbal, I added it from my Dancehall Hits Kits Volume 2, the timbale recorded sound here from my Modern Dancehall, the side A of the timbale. I also going to add a tambourine, an orchestra crash soft, and finger snapping that I've recorded. So without further ado, I am going to change the cymbal sound from the back to the front and hear how it sounds. Let me mute the melody and the chord. So I need it a little bit softer in the front, so I'm going to turn it down. And timbale, add it here and there. Turn it down and pan it to the left. And add it here. And add it down here, adding the sounds randomly. This crash soft sound. Let me remove that from there, put it here. I need it a little bit softer. Let me add it here and here it sounds. Or I can layer it with something else to hear it sounds. And layer it with this one. No. Layer it with this one. So let us hear how it sounds in context. Okay, so now that we have the drums and percussion going on, it is time now to add some bass. Okay, so to add bass, I have added Bass Engine 2, and for the preset, I selected Sub Heavy Duty. That can be found down here for this bass for the song. So what I like to start off with is to let the bass follow the kick sound. So we are going to do that just for the simplest of dancehall beat that you can ever make in your life. So let us play. So the first one there. Another one here. Another there. I think another one here. We're going to go up a note. Okay, so we're just going to keep it simple and duplicate it. Select all, let the velocity a little bit higher. Okay, so we're going to select bar and burn it to pattern. So the notes stay in place, so later we don't forget to burn them to pattern before we move on to the song construction. So now that we have the bass going on, at this point, what I normally do is to add some sort of limiter to get it a little bit louder in my ear to get a vibe going. So what we can also do is, different from this lead melody sound that is going on up here, we can add some little tiny sounds in between. So what I'm going to do for this demonstration is to choose, let me see here, and FL keys. And I don't really need such a loud sound. Yes, now that we have the counter melody, let's work work with everything in tandem. So let me unmute all of these and play it, let you hear. So what I also like to do is to double click here, go in my mixer and select one, and channel routing, route selected channels starting from this track. Now for the keys, what I also like to do with my keys is to have some sort of ambient sound going on. And what I'm going to do for this demonstration is use Fruity Reverb 2 and turn up the wet knob and the mix knob. I am going to turn it down here. I'm just going to undo that. Now that we have that going on, what I'm going to do now is to split the patterns, split by channel, close this, and select the first one, click shift, drag and drop here. You can do it over here, but I like to have it there. So we're going to change from pattern mode to song mode, so the song can now, the instrumental can now be played within the playlist arrangement. And what I like to also do while it is selected is to press Ctrl or Command B and duplicate my patterns. So from here on, then I like to delete my drums on the first four, my bass, and maybe this lead here. I like to remove my kick and snap. I'm going to also remove the tambourine, the timbale sound. So let us hear how it sounds. Join me heart, me a strive to the top, so me not fret. No time, me energy a drain, want give up pathway, so me stop stress. On and on life flows, me friend me miss you though. Want sing in heaven though, son what we holding on. Me want live the good life, so me not feel worry about the finer things in life. Me want fat car with fat rims, invest in business and make couple mil. Everybody feel the same way, yeah. Feel live without worries. Happy work some smart way, yeah. Feel alleviate the worries. Join on me heart, me a strive to the top, so me not fret. No time, me energy a drain, want give up pathway, so me stop fret. On and on life flows, me miss me friend, you know. One sing in heaven, oh. So know we holding on. You have to watch out for crab in a barrel. Want clip your wing when you make couple meal. Watch it viper, them a pray for your things. Want everything and I help you with nothing. It's hard in life when there's no one to help you know. Find your own strength and help yourself, alright. Join on me heart, me a strive to the top, so me not fret. No time, me energy a drain, want give up pathway, so me stop fret. On and on life flows, me miss me friend, you know. One sing in heaven, oh. So know we holding on. Me want live the good life, so me not feel worry about the finer things in life. Me want fat car with fat rims, invest in business and make couple mil. Everybody feel the same way, yeah. Feel live without worries. Work some smart way, yeah, to alleviate the worries. Join on me heart, me a strive to the top, so me not fret. No time, me energy a drain, want give up pathway, so me stop fret. On and on life flows, me miss me friend, you know. One sing in heaven, oh. So know we holding on. Yes, and that's it for this tutorial video. Hope you learn something from this, and I hope it also inspire you to build regular dancehall beat. In another tutorial, I will show you a different type of dancehall beat that you can make. But for this one, it's just a regular dancehall type beat. You can sing various types of songs on these type of beat, and it is not specific to one type of vibe when you're building a song. So without further ado, it's your boy Eldorado. Thank you again for watching another video, and I will catch you in another video with another tutorial. So peace out.